Welcome back to the Core Cars News Tech Lab. Today we're going to be taking a look at a new TV from Amazon in partnership with Hisense. That's a new mini LED, ULED TV. It's their U6 line of TVs. They come from 55-inch all the way up to 100-inch, which costs almost $2,600 at full list price for the 100, but just about $800 for the 55-inch. Now these are powerful TVs, especially at the price point, going head-to-head with other ones like the Roku Pro line and more on it. So we're going to talk about the pros and cons of these, break it down from my experience as an end user. I'm going to break this down on a user experience. What is it like to plug this TV in and use it? I've had it for about a month now, so I can say a full month of usage and testage on it here with you with this. First though, a few disclaimers before I tell you about my month of using this TV. Starting off with it was a review unit from Amazon. They sent it to us, but they don't get to see this review until it goes live. And they also did not compensate us in any way other than just supplying a unit for us to be able to review. So keep that in mind. Second, pricing on this changes so rapidly. I will put a link to it on Amazon in the show notes and in the first pinned comment so you can find the current pricing, because at the time of this recording, it's on a pretty hefty sale. Of course, we just had Prime Day and Black Friday coming up, so pricing is going very wildly. I gave you a rough range of the list price, but check out the Amazon note for the current price on it. It's probably very different than what I just told you. And then lastly, if you like what we do here, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. All right, so a few big things here that stood out to me. The picture quality is very good for a Fire TV. For a long time, they lagged behind competitor OSs. Their TVs did not have quite the same picture quality, and they definitely closed the gap significantly with this line of TVs. And the picture quality is great. QLED, native 144 Hz motion with that. Dolby Vision IQ, Dolby Atmos, Game Mode Pro for quick response in video gaming, with Alexa built in on this and more. Now it is a 4K UHD Smart HDR gaming TV is how to describe it. This is definitely leaning into people who want to be more gamers. Now it may definitely not as high refresh rate as TVs that are significantly more money. Let's just be honest here. But in this price point, it's a very nice refreshing TV for video games. The automatic gaming mode detects when you're playing a video game. Also does a great job on just regular televisions, movies, sporting, TV shows and the like. It does great. One of the things they've improved on this, I think, compared to older models is sound. The sound is actually pretty good. Nice built-in bass on the back of the TV you'll see as we scroll through it. Also nice speakers built in. Now, not as good as some other TVs I've tested in sound at roughly similar price points, but definitely one of the better TVs I've tested overall with that. I do like the range of TVs. I do like the fact that it goes from 55-inch to 100. As increasingly people want bigger and bigger TVs mounting it. And this will mount very nicely on your wall, but does come included with stylish, slim, low-profile legs to balance the TV if you'd rather have it on a console or something in a table of some kind. A few things here. Overall, I was very happy. It's a very fast, snappy TV and sets up very easily with it. The only problem I've ever had with this TV was actually in the setup, and it was pretty minor. They pop up a QR code to allow you to use the Fire TV app on your Android or iOS device to quickly set it up, link it to your account. For me, that failed to work. I was unable to get the QR code to work. I was able to get the QR code to work and pull up on my phone, but the app was not able to connect. Tried it out, and I actually had a couple different devices thinking, oh, maybe it's my phone. Let me get a tablet. Let me get my iPad or other things. Same experience, unable to set it up through the QR code. It's entirely possible that I just had bad luck, that Amazon was having some server problems, just so happened with our review. So that's unfortunate. Later, also, when I went to link my account, because I used the remote to set it up manually instead of doing it through the phone, it gave me a QR code to go log into my Amazon account. And again, that QR code did not work, but it did have a website on there, amazon.com/activate. I think it was what it was, that was able to quickly sign in. The total setup process from the time I unboxed it to the time I plugged it in and had it actually ready to run was less than 10 minutes. So I complained about having some QR code problems, and probably if the QR code worked and I was able to do it through the app, it would have been even faster. So we'll give Amazon a great thumbs up. easy setup questions. It asks you, scan for channels for your antenna or cable if you still have the ability to do that. What profiles do you want to add to it? If you have kids' profiles, others, do you want to turn on parental controls? Was a question too. Setup was super simple with it. Overall, it's a Fire TV. If you've ever used a Fire TV, the user interface is the same. The live TV guide, the only thing different is if you have a TV, you can plug an antenna into it, have that. It does have menu options here too for HDMI ports. I was pleased to see it has 5 HDMI ports. If I'm remembering my count correctly, I'll show you it in the video. A lot of HDMI ports, which is great because if you're like me, my daughter's got her Nintendo Switch, I got my PlayStation 5, we got a Blu-ray player or DVD player or whatever else you're plugging into it. Nowadays is a ATSC 3.0 antenna adapter box. I think for most people there's plenty of HDMI ports on this for that, and it's really nice. But then it comes with all the apps you would expect from a Fire TV. All the big streaming services and probably many you've never heard of are easily accessible. If you are a Fire TV user and you like the Fire TV interface, you're going to be very much at home here with this. It's an excellent streaming player with an excellent lineup of apps and content. Loading apps, using things was very flawless, seamless. I could not tell you if I was on the most powerful Fire TV stream player or if I was using a TV. From the end user experience, the difference between the Fire TV Stick 4K Max or the Fire TV Cube and this smart TV, indistinguishable to me. Picture quality to my untrained human eye looked amazing. Like I said, I was very impressed with the audio. It definitely feels better than other Amazon TVs I've tested, especially in like the deep bass. It's got like a bass built into the back of it. Okay, it may not be as good as a separate surround sound system you can buy for a lot of money, but for a TV with a built-in audio system, it was pretty darn good. So I'm gonna give this 2 thumbs up. Setup was pretty simple, even though I ran into problems being able to scan the QR code to link it to my app and do it through the Amazon Fire TV app. The on-screen setup was still very easy to do, and I did it in less than 10 minutes from the time I unboxed it, connected to the feet, to plugging it in, and actually being able to watch something, only about 10 minutes. Features are pretty nice. Parental controls, different profiles for different people, and the ability to, during the setup, easily connect an antenna to it and connect stuff. Now it is only ATSC 1.0, I believe. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I could not find anything about 3.0. Did not seem to be picking those channels up for me. If I'm wrong, leave me a comment. I do love the HDMI ports, how many there are. I like the locations of them. It's a very nice TV to be able to connect all the little devices you have, especially if you're a gamer. This TV definitely seems to be leaning towards gamers. So if you're somebody who has a PlayStation and a Nintendo, and maybe an older PlayStation or an Xbox with that too, I think you're going to do just fine with this. It's a nice lineup. So 2 thumbs up, would recommend it. Pricing changes so rapidly, so I know I gave you the list price at the time of this recording. Check out, because even right now it's on significant sales, hundreds of dollars off the list price I listed to you in this video. So check that out, link in the show notes if you want to learn more. But I would recommend it. It's a good TV, good picture, good sound, good quality, at a pretty good price I think most people would like. Until next time, take care, be safe. I'll be back again tomorrow. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Until then, we'll talk to you all again real soon.